going on, everyone? I'm Gilflo.
I'm Lord Bleach.
And we are reviewing Lode Runner 3D as game number 25 of 296 in the Nintendo 64 Chronicles. Alright. So I didn't have high hopes going into this game, because I remember playing it as a kid, and it was not what I wanted, because my only experience with Lode Runner was the original, the Sierra remake of Lode Runner Returns. So let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. You go ahead.
Well, for my experience, I definitely didn't really have much experience with Lode Runner, period.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just coming into it, it's like first you just get the spaciness. It's like, what? I thought this was more fantasy based, but anyway. But you know, it's just interesting when you start off and it's like, okay, you're in the first area, and then you start going up to the different stages.
Yeah.
And it turns out they're basically difficulty selections.
Yep.
Like, not a true technical. It's just like, okay, here's the difficulty skill of this area. And then it goes up and up and up until you beat the area, you know.
Well, yeah, and we thought it was honestly the difficulty slider was selecting the level for it, but it wasn't, which
it was just
interesting.
This grouping of, you know, things.
Yep. So, what is Lode Runner? Lode Runner is a puzzle game. We'll give you a quick little demo.
It's a collectathon puzzle game, actually.
Yeah, and there's a nice little completion tracker. So the basic thing is you get the gold, and you get to the goal.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
And I will say, it is completionist friendly for it's like it lets you actually go back. You don't just, you know, one and done it.
Yeah. You do have lives, which we haven't figured out what happens when you game over. We didn't play that much.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I would imagine it just resets to your standard level of lives.
Yep, and you can get stuck and die. Like had I only shot one of those, you can't shoot. So
yeah, you can't shoot under you. You have to shoot the one ahead of you.
Yep. So it definitely starts off easy. Like as you saw, that level was pretty much a joke.
Yeah.
But as we get further, which I'm going to go ahead and return the hub and go to a harder level, kind of show it off. The puzzles get more intense and you introduce harder enemies. So yeah, as you see, does not get any easier. Level 3 is need some help. Level 4 is better have some lives. And 5 is
what the?
And we'll just jump in and probably get destroyed here. But yeah, so the one thing that we had to learn right away was monks can pick up gold. So those dudes can definitely just...
Yeah, which is the red guy right there. Red Road Monk.
Yep. Hopefully this will work.
I would think. He's dead, but he'll respawn right on top. Fortunately, he's at a spot where he would... Oh, that set off so many bombs.
I didn't realize... Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
I lived.
Interesting.
Oh, I died.
Okay, that was something new. We didn't get this far in just a regular playthrough before.
Yep.
We just moved around, and we put the cheats in so we can move around to the different worlds.
Yep.
Because each world has 5 stages, which each have like 4 levels each.
Yep.
And each world has different enemies and different gimmicks.
Pretty
this
much.
is their starting area right here.
Yeah.
Which interesting how that just basically trigger and then it responds to the different
chain
bombs
reaction, yeah.
and it keeps it going. That's interesting.
Hopefully I'll live here. Alright, so we need to grab these bombs so they stop blowing
but...
up. Alright, we got through that. Grab that bomb. It's a very interesting puzzle right here.
Yeah, it's just basically, how do you survive?
Grab all the bombs.
And speaking of like interesting puzzles in general, it is very addictive.
Yes.
And also, it looks like you really have to keep it grabbing or else it might grow.
Nah, they don't respawn. I keep dropping down. Anyway, so that is that's the gist of Lode Runner. It does get significantly harder as you go. So let's jump into our ratings. So 50 is right in the middle. There's nothing good or bad. It's just kind of a mid game. Anything below that down to 1 we don't recommend playing, and 1 of course is the notorious Superman 64.
Foreshadowing.
And then all the way up to 51 being on the good side, all the way up to 100 being perfect. All right, so our nostalgia ratings. So you gave it a 72 and I gave it a 70.
Yeah.
I think it's a good game. I
Oh,
don't
it's
think it's a
definitely.
great game. Now, granted, we didn't put the time into it to play it. To
Yeah,
figure
but
out these puzzles.
at this point, we could tell, it's addicting.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you might play in spurts, but you'll get back to it and try to beat that next level and next level. And interesting puzzles, that your mechanics, nothing that just feels, bullshitty. It's like, no, if you die, it's fair.
Yep. There are a couple of collectibles we didn't talk about. There's the gold chips, which you need to get one on each level.
Yeah.
There's 4 levels one per stage. There's 4 levels per stage. It's hidden in one of them. In order to unlock the next world.
Yeah.
Once you beat all 5 worlds, you unlock the bonus hubs, which are the hardest ones in the game.
Yeah.
We did play a couple of them, and they are really, really difficult. But apparently it's after you beat the game, it's bonus stages. So let's talk about how it holds up now.
post-game content. Yeah.
So you didn't rust it at all. In fact, I improved it. I did not do this. This should be a 72.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get that fixed. Alright, so 72, I improved it because puzzle games, in my opinion, age extremely well.
Well, usually, yeah. For me, that's why I don't necessarily rust it. For me, I would improve it myself, but that depends on the puzzle game. Like, some, I might, depending on this, it's like, me, I didn't necessarily love this game, but it is still a pretty good damn game.
Yeah, oh no, definitely.
But, it's like, that's why I didn't necessarily rust it or improve it.
Yep.
Polish it,
so,
if you will.
Closing thoughts on this, I would recommend this game. I think this game you'll get quite a few hours out of. Took us an hour to get through the first 4 stages of World 1.
Yeah, plus it's a good pickup and
Yep.
pick them up for a little bit game, just in case it's like you come home from work at the end of the night type thing.
Yep, best part is it's only $10.
Nice.
So.
That is a good value for it.
Alright, well, that's all I got. Got anything else?
No, that's all I got too.
Right. If you enjoyed the review, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yep. Like the video.
And then
add a comment if you want.
Yep. We'll catch you next time.